Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. If you're dreaming of a modern, eco friendly, and cost effective home, you are in the right place. Today, we are going to dive deeper into the container homes, why they're awesome, how to choose the right container home, and what it takes to get installed in your land. Let's get started. I decided to go with container home because I had a very good shade of tamarind tree, and then I wanted something which I can use when I'm visiting the farm, cost effective, and obviously I wanted something to be installed faster. So hence, choice was container home. Once you have decided on the container home, you need to find a suitable vendor, a guy who is going to help you with the design, build out, and delivery of container home to your location. Post delivery of the container, any other things like electrical line, plumbing, and the foundation, land clearing, all of these things will have to be taken care by the owner, and the vendors of container home do not provide any services with post delivery. Once you have zeroed in on the vendor, it is very important to choose somebody who's close by so that you can go multiple times and look at the progress of the container uh, build out. So I happened to choose something that is very close to Bangalore, and I was able to visit at several locations at different stages to ensure that the containers are built in the way that I had initially discussed and agreed upon during the agreement stage. And it took close to 4 to 6 weeks for the complete build out. You must be wondering why container is being built. Containers are supposed to be shipping containers that are readily available. You have both the choices. You either can pick a old shipping container for your container home build out. In my case, I decided to build a complete container ground up, which is definitely not of the same quality of the shipping container. Shipping container is supposed to be much stronger. The reason why I chose to build out completely because I was not happy with the width of the shipping container. Shipping container comes in a standard size, and you cannot do any adjustments. While the container is being built out in the warehouse, you can work on the concrete blocks that is needed to place your container in the land, choosing the right part of the land, leveling the land, and placing them by using the right technique so that you have water leveling checked. So I took all the professional help to get that sorted. While the foundation work was complete, my shipping process started and the container was loaded in the truck for its final destination. One of the key thing that we should remember about how do you get the container to your farm. If you do not have a proper approach road, you're going to have a little bit of struggle, which I went through, and I had to get a support from a earth mover. So I had earth mover person on standby to clear any hurdles that we run into. And the final stage, obviously, you need a crane for lifting the container. The crane can be of 50 ton. I chose 50 ton here, and depending on the container size, you can choose the right crane capacity so that you are able to pull it up and place it in the right orientation on the pillars that you would have designed. As you can see, this is all has to be carefully supervised, and a lot of coordination has to be done so that different people from different aspects like truck driver, crane driver, your earth mover person, and then your helpers who can pull and place the container in the right place. It's completely orchestration of 4 to 5 teams coming together and making this happen. So as you can see in the video, this was really a tough job. Needed a lot of patience and coordination, and totally worth it. Once it was installed, you are in for a wonderful time in the container. Choosing the right place where you have good shade is very important because container get warm, can get really warm during summertime, and hence I had selected a place where I can um, not worry about this because there's a tamarind tree and there's a beautiful shade most of the time in the day. And then finally, the unveiling of the container. This was probably 2 months of coordination and planning that went in, which led to this moment where I could get into the container, and there were a lot of local people who were coming in to see what's happening. It felt like a small village get together. People were around most of the time. Even after deploying the container 2, 3 days, people kept coming in inquiring about the container home because everybody was excited about the fact that this is a completely built out house delivered on a truck. So totally worth it. What followed after this was a lot of mason work that had to be done in order for us to ensure that easy access into the container. We had to deploy some of the water tank facility so that there's water around the clock, and then um, get some mason work done. This was slightly challenging because of lack of availability of some of the stuffs in my land, and then somehow we figured it out, and we built the steps, and then what followed after this was just astonishing. So we spent our first night in the container, and it was just beautiful. Cooked some ready to eat stuffs, and then um, what followed after that was multiple times we've gone there and stayed in the night, just because of the tree shade. It doesn't get that warm, so it's still okay. There's still a lot of work that I still need to do, like fixing electricity and getting water tank above the container so that it's all completely wired. A lot of things ahead of us, and started doing some small landscape work also. This is a fantastic experience so far. Hopefully, this will turn into a beautiful place for weekend get together with friends and families. If you like the content, if you enjoyed the video, if this video was informative, please like and share and subscribe to my channel for more such insightful content. Thank you very much. If you need any help, any other information for building something very similar in your land, in your park, please reach out to me through the comments. I'll be more than happy to share my experience much more than what I've provided in this video. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.